comes into contact with the World Trade Center learned a deadly lesson on Friday. These buildings, and perhaps no buildings, are safe from someone who is intent on devastation. Greg Hurst is here now with a look at the lessons learned in this fatal bomb explosion. Greg?
Yeah, some tough questions too, Bill. Like for instance, can a building be at fault when 5 people die, hundreds are injured, and nearly 100,000 others live out an afternoon of fear? The World Trade Center swirled in smoke and controversy after Friday's explosion.
Watch out, watch out!
Within minutes of the bomb going off in the sub-basement of the World Trade Center, choking black smoke filled the elevator shafts, then billowing up to higher floors, filling stairwells.
And we heard the bang, and that place filled up in 5 minutes.
The thousands of people who choked their way out of the World Trade Center on Friday got no help where they needed it most, in what to do and where to go. There were no announcements over an intercom. They were trapped in elevators, or they were forced to walk down every flight of stairs, stairwells that were pitch black. Today, they were asking if it had to be that way. The World Trade Center really is a city inside of a city. It has its own rules and regulations. In fact, it's not even governed by the same fire regulations that other buildings in New York City have to adhere to. The World Trade Center is owned by the Port Authority, designed in the 60s, built in the 70s. But Port Authority engineers insist it is well constructed and better than the New York City building code requirements of its day.
These buildings were not designed to minimum code requirements, but far in excess of code requirements.
Still, the Port Authority is being second-guessed for its building design, including having both power and backup power sources in the basement, both of them taken out by the bomb blast. Although the Port Authority is not willing to admit to mistakes, it says there will be some basic changes.
To the degree that we can introduce very quickly the battery-packed powered lighting in the stairwells, we're going to do that.
And the ventilation will have to be worked on. Industry experts tell us stairwells should never fill with smoke.
The building structure itself obviously performed fairly well, even though certain areas were destroyed. The buildings are still intact.
While this building is not designed to bomb criteria, no building in any city is designed to bomb criteria.
Yeah, which is the lesson learned. No building is bomb-proof or designed for catastrophe, especially like this, which is a pretty sobering thought.
Thank you, Greg.